Hey guys, so welcome back again. So today we are going to Tassa Taal, which is a Tassa competition that's held by Republic Bank every year. And yeah, we're gonna check it out and see what it's all about.
All you good looking people make some noise. Nice man, be alright good looking. I hope all you are, you know, because I can't see all of you. Nah, just making joke, you only have good looking people on this side, right? So DJ, let me go again one time, bring two.
Yes! That's it, guys. Get out the money, man. Breathe. Oh, not breathe. I don't know what I'm doing for. Not breathe. Very unfortunate.
Please put your hands together, give them the support they require. The Ramite Race Hindu School, dance item number 2.
Yeah, we work on the audio.
bar. They're setting the tone. Well done. What a good start to this Tassa Taal competition. We're moving right along, friends. When the vibe is happening, you don't stop it. When the vibes is vibes-in, don't stop it. We continue with the junior category, and we're going to be introducing some young peoples from South again. The vibrant streets of Guapa Road in Fyzabad emerges. The dynamic and energetic Fyzabad Anglican secondary Tassa boys. This young ensemble, brimming with talent and enthusiasm, is poised to make a significant mark. Terrell Jugun, the skilled jal player, at just 15 years old, is a Form 3 student. Edan Ramlakan, the powerhouse bassman, is only 13 but boasts 6 years of experience, lending a deep, resonating rhythm to their performances. Rani Sipasad, the spirited Kotaman, matches Edan's experience and energy, having started his musical journey at just 5. Now 13, his lively beats adds to this contagious energy. The Foley men, Aryan Danraj and Shivesh Balkaran Singh, both 12 years old, round out the group with a diverse range of skills and experience. Together, ladies and gentlemen, these young musicians form a new, captivating and talented troupe that is only 1 month old. Wow, tremendous. 1 month old. And is ready to dazzle you this afternoon with their infectious rhythms, vibrant performances and more. Keep an eye out, they say, on the Fyzabad Anglican secondary Tassa boys as they ascend together in the spirit of Parwas. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our second contestant this afternoon, Fyzabad Anglican secondary Tassa boys. 2 out of 2. Naparima College. The participant will have a chance to answer. So let's go. What is the Hindustani word for friend? Steve, quick as the word, boy. Let me see if you have the answer correct. Come forward, Steve. Come forward. The people want to see you, man. What is the answer, sir?
We have a few answers we can give, but dosti is one.
Is that correct, audience? That is correct. That is correct. It's incorrect? We're gonna give him that. We're gonna give him that. He close enough. He close enough. Hey, judges, what is it? Alright, they said that was our trial. So we have plenty of other questions. They said that was our trial. So we're going again. We're going again. Right, that was our trial. Fear is fear. Alright. Okay, here we go. Wow. What is the Hindustani word for grandma? No prompting, please. What is the answer?
Nani.
That is correct. Nani is the answer. You can also say RG as well, right? So that's one, right? I'll keep going for me, right? It's too much for me to understand. 1-0. Right? Here we go. There is a certain type of delicacy that is served with curry. What is the Hindi word for this dish? Hey, may I finish the answer yet? The question? Put back my cup there, partner. Right. Here we go. What is the Hindi word for flatbread served with curry? Let me see your partner. What is the Hindi word for flatbread served with curry? The exact questions I have here. Roti. That is correct. Roti is the answer, friends. That's 1-1. This is the tiebreaker question. You have all kind of roti, Sada, dal puri, pepper roti in the bag. Make sure I'm going to buy a piece. Right. Here we go. Wow. I surely going to get this one correct. What year was the first Republic Bank Tassa Taal held? Let me see if I guess correct. I'll give Ali a hint. It is not in the 2000s. So, let me see here.
1992.
Nah. You ever tried this, Steve?
1997.
Nah. That answer is incorrect. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna give up. That is also incorrect. I see 1991 then? Nah, that wrong too. Alright, so we go with one more question. Should I tell her? We use back these questions again tonight? No? I'll tell you. This is also about education. The first Republic Bank Tassa Taal was held in the year 1984. Long time ago. I wasn't born yet either. A long time ago. Okay, let's go. Let me see which question I can choose here, boy. Alright, here we go. This is an interesting one. Using Hindi words, name 2 utensils used to make roti. You understand the question? Let's go.
Dabla na kuchara.
That is correct. Very correct. Dabla, Puchara, Tawa, Bilna, all correct answers. And Sangeeta is the winner today. But everybody is a winner today on the participating stage. Everybody goes up with a prize, ladies and gentlemen. This is Republic Bank Tassa Taal 2025.
Everybody settle. Put up your hand now. Put up your hand now, wine. दुल्हा के फूल जब ना निकल गए, गोरे गोरे गलबा छूने के दिल गए. दुल्हा के फूल जब ना निकल गए, गोरे गोरे गलबा छूने के दिल गए. कर गए सुरहों सीधा.
Please put your hands together for our first contestant in this category, the Island Rhythms All-Stars, Tassa Taal. Karaoke with Mom, Miss Mati Maharaj. DJ, on you. This DJ walking, boy. The man on time, you know. 29.2 seconds yet, you know. I'm checking it. I see you, partner. All right. All right. We shall name this a singing and dancing competition, man. All right, let's hear it for all three participating moms today. Come forward, ladies. Come center stage now, man. Lullaby giving me some nice lights here. Are they looking nice? So this is our crowd pleaser here, friends. This is what we call a crowd pleaser. Loud meter will be measured, the loudness meter. Let's go. Let's hear it for Anuradha. How about Geeta? And how about Miss Mati Maharaj? Okay, so I could clearly say, Miss Maharaj, take one step back. All right, let's go. Ladies, you just come center stage here. Come center stage. So it's a battle. Let's go again. Let's hear it for Geeta. How about Anuradha? The crowd has it. The crowd has it, ladies and gentlemen. Anuradha is the code. And everybody else gets something to participate, ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. And